start recording now, and I'm gonna take the attendance. Let's see, who do we have? Oh, we have quite a lot of people here already. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Look, yes, it works. Yay. Okay, everybody, come and jump into the stream. Gonna see a bunch of clothings and such. Yes, clothing, cloth, my mortal enemy, but my bestest friend. Oh, someone else just joined. Let me see, who is it? Very shit. Okay, lesson 8 begins now. So, you know what's up. It's just clothes. Uh, Clothing is really, really what kind of makes or breaks a character. Like, this is not about clothing design, but this is just about how to draw like a few pieces of clothing in general. So I'm not gonna touch too much on like character design and whatnot, because character designs and everything are all like, in your own, like it has a lot to do with your visual library, which means like whatever you see, like good art that you like, or like art from like anywhere in the world. It's like you can get inspired by a lot of like other artists' artwork as well. That's how you create your visual library. So I'm going to help you expand it a little bit by teaching you guys how to draw a few like very general clothings. And this is not exactly a design heavy class, because clothing design, character design can be a whole class in itself, which is very fun. But I'm just going to teach you guys how to draw, clothing folds in general. So as you can see, this is some loose clothing. I put a loose blouse. I just doodled this during the workshop that Ashley was doing just now. So yeah, I was like, okay, let me just prepare something for my class. So we have this blouse, loose. And notice how loose blouses have like a lot of like, I mean, really depends on what kind of style you like, that you prefer, because some styles they really kind of simplify the clothings. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to simplify some clothings. You can add detail to clothings. For me, I love going all out on the details of my clothings. I'll just be like, boom, 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 like smack a bunch of like clothing folds here. As you can see, like what is even going on here? But it looks good in the end. But you're just like, what is this? It doesn't really make sense, but it kind of makes sense. So I feel like that's the whole essence of, clothing, like drawing clothes. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to draw like ruffles and stuff. This type, I actually learned this. There's actually a formula to this, to like ruffle skirts. I learned the formula when I remember 13 years old at my friend's house. She was like, oh, there's a secret to drawing ruffles. And she taught me. Then I never stopped drawing ruffles that way since then. So I'll teach you that. And then, yeah, teach you guys about like some tension points. So let's get into it. So, depending on the type of cloth that you are using, that you are drawing, there will be different, like, it will look different. So, let's say like you want denim, like these are a pair of jeans. They will just interact more rigidly. It's more rough. Wait, let me. Hmm, okay, let me just look for some jeans. These jeans are very difficult. Jeans knee. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. This one works. As you can see, jeans or denim and whatnot, they look more like rectangular, more rigid, as you can see. Like, can go red. Like you can see that here is where it kind of pulls in. You can notice that, it's not too much, but it's like there is like a very solid feeling. Like here it's smooth, but here it's kind of like these like pieces, triangular pieces. And I want you guys to remember triangles. But yeah, triangles and stuff, they are really important in drawing cloth. So remember that. But in terms of denim, it's like a very solid material. So it's like solid, more rigid. So yeah, you can see that it's like this. It's like a bit hard. The fabric is hard. Like if you take a pair of jeans and you compare it to like your softest t-shirt, it's very different. So you want to remember that it is hard, squarish, triangular. The triangle is present everywhere, but this just feels more, rectangular, squarish. So I usually like to kind of portray it in this way. Oops. Like I like to do like these hard-ish edges, especially when I'm drawing like jeans and whatnot. It'll be kind of like more solid. Like just there'll be like some sudden random crinkles, you know, like this. Yep. But most of the way you draw clothes would be kind of similar. It's just that you can, change the strokes, change the way you draw or render them. And here we go to latex, where, if it's a very tight piece of clothing, here, let me show you without this. If it's a very tight piece of clothing, you'll see like some of the parts will kind of crinkle up, especially like, when you're wearing like a pair of like, let's say, very skinny jeans. Like here, around the part where it's like your crotch and whatnot, it will like kind of crinkle here a little bit because it's like tighter here. I mean, this only applies to like kind of skinny jeans or like latex or whatever. That is like very skinny. And what I like to do is like, this parts where it's really like where it moves a lot. Because here it would usually be like, untouched. And then around the knee, I will also have a bunch of crinkles because that's where you kind of move a lot. So yeah, this is kind of what I want you guys to remember for like tight clothing. So it's like smooth until it's not. Smooth until it's somewhere where you bend. And then you can just continue to be smooth. Smooth. Like my brain. Real smooth. And then here, crinkle. So yeah, that's how you want to draw tight clothing. Tight. And for latex, since it's like, very shiny, very, very dark, shiny, it's a very extremely high contrast. So when I like to shade it, I mean, I'm not teaching you guys to render yet, but if in case you ever want to shade like latex, I would just, do like a bunch of these very like shiny patterns. And then they'll have like these little bits because there's like cloth going underneath it. Like just imagine it like this. So the part that's like this kind of goes a little different. So yeah, latex. Any specific type of cloth you guys want me to draw anything, you can request. These are all the ones that I could really think of. If you can suddenly come up with a piece of clothing, not a piece of clothing, like a texture type of cloth that I missed out here, you can let me know. But let's move on to silk and satin. For silk and satin, it's very flowy. You kind of want to Like you kind of drape a piece of cloth over like something and it's just kind of like flowy. Because you know, silk satin, they're very slippery. Slippery. So if there's nothing really concrete holding them in place, like a pin or something, then they'll just kind of tend to just be like long and flowy. So this one has quite a lot of leeway. Like it's like the if you've ever seen like Greek goddesses, like ancient Greece, ancient Romans, or whatever, they'll usually have like these beautiful, like very flowy, like those back in the day, the art, like the Renaissance artworks and stuff, like their dresses are all very silky, flowy, and you can just kind of spam the lines. You can just kind of go woo, woo, yeah, yeah. And this, you know, it will be like, oh yeah, this is a slippery, beautiful, satiny, soft dress. So yes, a lot of lines. Guys can take notes if you want. It's a good practice. But yes. And then for cotton is the most basic one that I'm gonna focus more on in the next slide. But for cotton, usually it's just very simple. It's straight until it's not, crinkles up a bit. It's a lot more organic than like denim or latex. But it's just like, you know, if you're like doing a piece of, let's see, a shirt, it just be like this. Any questions you guys can ask as well, because I might miss out on some things. Yeah, for sure. Let's say it's like a nice loose, you know, Uniqlo Airism shirt. Be loose, nice. Some points will be straight, some points will be like a bit flowy. But yes, we get into it more. So yeah, clear so far? We Gucci? We good, we good? Okay, nice. Oh, fur. Okay, okay. Oh, nice, nice. Is this your OC? That's cool. It's very cool, very cool. Let's see, fur. Oh my gosh, I like how it's looking like a what's it, a movie scene because of the oops. That was cool. Nice flex. Flexing your OC. Oh no, why is it lagging? Please do not lag. No, no, no. No. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what's wrong. Sometimes it does this. I don't know why. Sometimes it just kind of lags out. Okay. Oh, Ado song. Nice. Oh, yeah. That's a good song actually. Her screams are so good. Screams they are like music to my ears. Okay, let's see. Let me try to give us some fur. Nice music sharing. Okay, let's see. I have more OCs, but I wasn't. No, it's okay. You can ask as many questions as you want. Honestly, it's good practice. Okay, let's see. Fur coat. What I do is just look at references. This is a pretty nice one. Sort of different styles of fur coats that you can use. Okay, I just found this lady on Pinterest. I don't know who she is. If she's like your mom or your aunt or something. It'd be funny. But yeah, as you can see here, you can see that it kind of just does like this. So this type of fur coat is really dependent on the shape itself. So the shape underneath is kind of just giving this. It's giving two layers. It's giving not a lot. there's not that much going on underneath it. So with the texture of the fur, because for fur it's more on rendering than sketching. Oh, Brazilian funk? What are we talking about? Brazilian funk? Wait, no. Oh, it's just normal funk. Okay. A lot of that. Yeah, very electronic. Let's see, fur coat art. Let's see. Really depends on the type kind of style that you want to go for, because I know a lot of people that do fur in this style. Okay, I don't know who this artist is. The artist is Sora Kim on ArtStation. Okay, so the way that they do they do fur is it's very render centric. But you can see that it comes in pieces like this. Comes in pieces, like big chunky pieces. Yeah, this is a bit difficult, especially the rendering. But I think you can still try to go with, like let's say, let me look at your OC. Okay, that is the fur on a jacket, right? So let's say a jacket is like this. So then the fur would be on the very outer parts of the jacket. So I would suggest, honestly, whatever you had going on at the in the picture is honestly really good. It's a really good way to simplify fur. I prefer to do it more like, like this, a little bit of a soft. Okay, excited to draw clothes. Yeah, I would hope so. So you just like have a bunch of these edges. This is kind of what I prefer, the way I prefer to draw. Coat, like a fur coat. So it also depends on the shape of your fur, but I kind of like to approach it kind of like the way I approach hair. So yeah, I think this is a pretty interesting Minecraft speed paints. That's interesting. What do you paint in Minecraft? Okay, Fatui Harbingers, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cold in there, wherever they are. Yep, furry. Very, very furry. Oops, let me just remove this. I don't even know what characters there are in Kenshin anymore, but I'm quite curious. What does Columbina look like? Oh, it's the girl with the thing. Oh, she was in the trailers all those years ago. Oh wow, they're actually releasing her as a playable character. Okay. Hope you guys get her. She's very gorgeous. Very gorgeous. Okay. Alright, next. Now this is the important part. Okay. So, imagine your cloth as just a square, like a handkerchief, or a square piece of cloth. Okay, it's just a square. And then once you turn that square into something that is kind of 3D, like you drape it over some objects. Like let's say here there's these two random balls. Yeah, I did not know she's a playable character. It's interesting. Thought she was just, a side character. But yeah, you get these two balls and you drape a piece of cloth over them. This is how it would look like. So, oh, so let's say we take away the balls. These two are our tension points. tension points. So this part and this part. So it's basically just, the way that the cloth kind of goes towards. Oop, just make this lower opacity. So as you can see, oh my gosh. Okay, this is the right layer. I swear. Okay. This thing goes all the way here. And then, I mean, the cloth kind of ends here, but if there was any more cloth, it would still keep going there. So I don't think it would be like that. I think it would be like that. So cloth is basically all is converging into this one point. And then this is the other point. So let's say like there's a piece of cloth hanging over it a little bit. Then I would add this little line. I don't know how to explain this. There's like some little tips and tricks on like how to draw like clothes, but there's just this weird thing that kind of indicates something being draped over something. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just this is just something. This is just a thing. I don't know I don't know what to call it. A thing. It's like you know what I mean? It's like it's draped over something, or it's like the cloth being draped over on itself. It's a more stylized way of doing it, but like it's just a thing that I like to add in some of the clothes occasionally. You can see here in this artist like rendition of this. I can see that there's like here, and then there's this other clothes, and then this is like the inside, and it's kind of overlapping, you know. And to be fair, to learn to draw clothes like this, you kind of have to really look at a lot of like clothings in real life, or a lot of like ways that people draw clothings in art. Then only you kind of come to the conclusion that like you kind of know how to draw it. But yeah, as you can see, there's this thing. I don't know what to call it. This thing, overlapping thing. I really like this thing. Not all artists actually draw it, but I just really like it. I don't know what to call it. But yes, the thing. So tension point again. It's all going like this. And as you can see, there's two tension points. So it kind of ends, the tension kind of starts here, ends here, and starts again here. So this is like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So if you were to continue this, as you screen, we were to show the tension point of this, it would be like this. Oh, it's too bright. It would be like this, like this, like this. It kind of goes out, goes in, goes out. It's kind of like physics. I don't know. It's just physics. It's just gravity. Gravity is real. So it's just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Just a bunch of kind of parallel lines that just converge. You know. Does this make sense to you guys? Cause I don't think I was ever really taught how to draw clothes in college. But yeah, I wish they did. But it's just like a bunch of weird little lines that converge on each other, depending on the tension point. So yes, that's it. And so here, I want us to look at this as well. Okay, we can skip over the booba one because that's a bit hard to explain. But as you can see, all these drapery and stuff like that. Like it's best for you to look at reference and then kind of understand that there's two tension points here. You can see it. You can see it goes like this, like this. That's kind of your general, shape. But you don't know how, yeah, folks react to, yeah, because the points is basically like wherever you're kind of pinching the clothes. Like imagine someone is just pinching your clothes like this. If you want, you can like look at your shirt, like look down at your shirt, then you just pinch a corner of the shirt. You just pinch it. I'm doing it right now, but you can just look down, grab your shirt, pinch a corner of it, and pull it from the rest of the shirt. That's your reference right there. You can literally just take a picture of that and you can draw it. Yeah. Like you just grab your shirt. Your shirt is a reference. But yeah, so the way that this one works is that there's like one, two, 2 points. So like if you're pinching your shirt, like let's say this is your shirt and you're just pinching it here, it's just gonna come out like this. Yeah, it's basically it all meets here. It all converges here. So it all spreads out from here, like that. That's how the physics work. So if there's 2 points, it kind of spreads out from these 2 points. Boom, boom, boom. Something like that. But just understanding the points is not enough to get you to, this level. You kind of have to you kind of have to just put in a lot of like filler. You know what I mean? It's kind of fun. Yeah, the clothing drawing is kind of fun. But yeah, you have to put in a lot of weird filler. It's like you gotta add in a lot of weird triangles, a lot of random triangles, and usually you want to look at real pictures. Smooth brain. It's okay, no pressure if you can't understand it too much. Sometimes you start to understand it once you actually, draw it out. Like once you draw it out, you'll be like, oh, this is kind of fun. This kind of works. This kind of looks legit. You'll be like, oh, okay. Yes, yes. Draw while you see actually if you can. But yeah, there's a lot of random triangles here. And I would, if you guys want to draw like better clothings, you would want to look at more references and kind of incorporate it into your artwork. But yes, like looking at this, like just disregarding the fact that the, that there's the reference, you just kind of, imagine it. See, this is 1 point, so things kind of come out from here. And here, you don't have to draw it exactly like this, because sometimes clothes act in a funny way. You can kind of like make it a little bit more triangular, a bit more angular, sharp, something like that. Boom. And then you can kind of add these little shapes sometimes, little triangles. Honestly, just put triangles where you think it suits. Because sometimes when I draw, like let's say a shirt, like it's basically kind of a lot of triangles that, like you see, you're kind of following the same line of this triangle. It's kind of different. You know what I mean? See these bunch of triangles. Oh, oh, that's Sensei Ashley. I think she might want to come and see how I teach the class. But we'll see. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is a bunch of triangles. Triangles, triangles, and then you can kind of boop, boop, boop. You can translate it into let me make this lower opacity. This real light. So you can kind of translate it into like this, like this. You can kind of like make it a bit more organic instead of just being very rigid triangles. But honestly, if you just slap triangles onto any like, piece of cloth, it can just kind of work. Because you kind of have to bullshit your way through this. You need to be like, how do I make this look convincing? Because it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to look like it kind of makes sense. You'd be like, okay, this kind of works. Because most of us don't really follow exactly how cloth works, but if it looks good enough, it's good enough. So yeah, secret hack triangles. Triangles. So yes, the Illuminati is real, guys. The triangles are the answers to everything. Triangles are the key. Yes, yes, Illuminati. Bill Bill Cipher. Yes, could be so. Here's the key. Here's the hack. So yes. And yes, you can see there's more draping and stuff like this. There's like a lot of small little hacks. Okay, Bill follows me everywhere. Yeah, you better hope he's not, hiding anywhere suspicious. But yeah, this way of drawing clothes is like you have a bunch of like folds and then you kind of add in the dark parts. The dark parts is basically like, how do I say this? It's like super shadow, like it's super in the shadow. So you can just kind of spam if you have a piece of clothing that just has this bunch of stuff. You can just kind of spam that, but don't use it too much. You can just kind of spam it like some places. Like here, you can add a triangle here. It's a little bit empty, so you can add another triangle here. Like really depends. So it's very, very full of like bullshitting. It doesn't make sense, but it kind of makes sense. But some of these you really have to make it make sense. But this is a bit difficult, so we'll talk about it next time. But yeah, here you can like practice some of these. Like you can draw this out so you can understand it a bit better. So yeah, on this headless body, we are going to try drawing some clothes on it. So anybody have like a specific piece of clothing they want me to demo, like a collar shirt or a hoodie or a jacket, anything? Come on, show me a shirt, show me a top, show me an anything. A sweater, okay, like a knitted sweater. Oh, nice. Okay, nice job, show. Ooh, okay, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Tension point, nice. Yeah, understanding. Okay, let's do a sweater first, and then we'll do the shirt with overalls. Oh, turtleneck is pretty good too. Okay. Okay, let's do a turtleneck sweater then. How about that? So let's look for a reference. How about that? Turtleneck sweater. Boom. Okay, let's look at this girly pop. Oh wait, no. Let's look at something with more reference for folds. Oh, why is this so low quality? I hate when things are low quality. Okay, why do they call it? Because turtles' necks have this weird fold on it. So that's why they're like, okay, let's just call it a turtleneck sweater. Yeah, fashion is pretty weird. Okay, let's see. Where do I stick this? I have no space. This is what happens when you're a messy person like me. So, let's say we want to. Oh, hi Ashley. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. Hi. So she's here because she wants to see how us teachers usually teach. So yes, be nice to her. She just had a very tiring workshop. I know it's very tiring to talk for 2 hours straight. Yeah. Nice workshop, by the way. Nice job. Okay, so let's look at this. We're not gonna follow exactly this. It's just kind of what it looks like. But for turtlenecks, it kind of usually folds back down. I don't know why this lady is wearing it up into her face. But, you want a... So your power. You want a very thick, frumpy something, and then you can just put in the lines. Not very difficult. You kind of want to like show that there's a bit of a 3D-ish shape, so you kind of want to give your line a little bit more of this. Okay, so that's our color done. So let's say this is our tension point. Tension point. This can be a tension point too, but it's kind of flat, so it's okay. This tension and this tension because it kind of goes back here. So let's draw the other half of this thing. 3D. 1 second. Okay. So let's say you draw this. Follow the 3D line because you got imagine it 3D. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Nice. So this is not technically this is not the tension point. Tension point is here because it starts here. So these are the tension points. So it goes out like this. Oh, I'm doing a different style compared to hers because hers is big and flat, but mine is more tight. Okay, as you can see here, let me just do this. Here, she kind of has this little thing, a little bit of that, and then there's a little bit of these. So you can tell it's kind of a hard, solid sweater, but it's not that solid. It's kind of roundish. You can also see these, like these triangles. Her triangles are not very hard, you know. Her triangles are very like roundish. But still, same concept. You do this down. Okay, let's say we want to replicate this shape here, so we just do something like that. I think that's enough for that. Then this can go down. As you can see, there's like a little swoop down here, and it kind of continues. So let's say we just do that as well. Swoop down here, then you can continue it. And let's say we stop it like this and it goes down again. You just kind of have to bullshit a bit of it. You just gotta pretend you know what you're doing, but sometimes you don't know what you're doing. And for sweater, you can see that her line, like the sleeve line, like say this is your sweater. You know, sometimes the line is like here, but for most sweaters, it's kind of like here. It kind of starts a little lower, or at least it kind of looks like it starts a little lower. It's just that it's more baggy. So usually it will be kind of like around here. Some people do it here. If you want a tight sweater, you can do it here. But if you want like a loose, oversized sweater, you can do it like this. Boom. Okay. Okay, so since this is a tension point, we can put a little bit of this. A little bit of the U. Yeah, I think there's a triangles and then there's the U's, which kind of like just U's. Kind of like just boom. For some reason, the U just kind of works sometimes. But yeah, you have to alternate between the U, and the triangle. So yes, and S. Yes, there's some that have S, but it really depends on which exactly. S is kind of like this one, I think. Yeah, some of us have Z's. Yeah. It's a lot. But yeah, usually I like the U and the triangle because I started with just triangle. Yeah. And over time you'll learn a bit more. So this nice cute little oversized sweater. Can just add another something here. Let's say it's super big and oversized. And I'm not following the reference exactly, I'm just kind of doing whatever feels right. Yeah, if you want to start advanced yeah, you have to, especially if you're drawing humans, it has to be, honestly, it has to be very proportionate. hmm Yeah, you can draw almost anything without like exact proportions, but then it wouldn't really look like what you want it to be. hmm So yes, there's proportions in everything, and yeah, this is the same as kindergarten. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a anime-ish class, so I'm just here teaching you guys like some of the secrets that we, you know, actually use to draw all of this stuff. So this is, I feel more of an advanced thing to be teaching you guys. But if you are honestly struggling in like clothing and stuff, just doing like a few like triangles can make a lot of difference. Like this, just like some triangles, draw out some triangles. It can really make a big difference. See, doesn't seem very difficult, right? So like just some triangles, and it doesn't even have to make sense. It's kind of just filling up the empty space, you know. That's what I always like to do. See? And then there's a guy. Look, it's a guy. I mean, yeah, that's definitely not proportionate, but yeah, you know what I mean. Really, really can adapt this to a lot of different ways. So yeah. Okay, fighting with your inner drawing demons. Same. Okay. Sometimes it will look a bit weird if I kind of do two things in the same direction and be like, oh, that's a bit too much. So I'll just be like this. Let's say this is the point, something like that. Okay, looks really comfy, honestly. And a lot of people like to have this little thing here. Yep, my body connected. Yeah, we must learn anatomy. Yes, for sure. Anatomy and proportions are very important. If you guys remember the proportions notes, where is it? Aha. This thing, super important. Super, super important. But yeah, it must somewhat look legit. But yes, here we go. We can continue this. You can make it as simple or as detailed as you want. You can just like give it some of the simple shapes and stuff. But for me, I really like to put more like more little folds around like these parts, where you kind of start this thing. Like here, you can put a few triangles. Boom. And then you can add like some weird shapes. Weird shapes. Yep. But yes. And then, since it's an oversized fit, I kind of like to go out a bit more. Just give them a little bit more frumpiness, big and chunky. And yeah, this is kind of how I would do a sweater. And let's remove this. How do we remove this? Remove this. What the heck? Remove this. Yes. Ta-da! Sweater. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Someone wanted suspenders. Shirt with overall. Okay. So overalls as in like the farmer. Okay, let's draw a farmer. Farmer boy. Okay. First, order of business reference, of course. Let's see. Um, Overalls shirt. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go with this random girl. Okay, as you can see. As you can see, the waistband kind of comes up a little bit above the crotch. Like this is the crotch, so it kind of comes up at the waist. So this is the waist. So here is where your waistband is going to come up at. So let's just give her outfit to this little guy. Okay, cute. And then a little shirt. Yep. You guys have any like outfits that you want me to try to draw? You can let me know as well. But yeah, here we go. Let's just do a little shirt. Okay, see, shirt. Like it's a weird sleeveless shirt, but it's still a shirt, I guess. So it's like these details that really kind of sell your drawing. Like this, where you bring the shirt out and then you draw the underneath it. Bring the shirt out, draw the underneath it. You can do that to this as well. Here. Bring the shirt out, draw the underneath. Kind of really gives your drawing a bit more detail rather than just making it like this. Just like, okay, done, habis. You know, it just kind of brings it a bit to life. Yeah. Okay, then let's say this is your waistband. Kind of follow the 3D of your drawing. Roughly put a little rectangular thing here. Okay, the shape of it looks like this, like some weird octagon looking thing. And this thing comes out, so of course you gotta make it come out. Cute. And starts from here. And you can see that I'm not exactly following it 100%. But you can follow it 100% if you can find the perfect pose. That would make things much easier. But yeah, here you go, your buttons. Boom, boom. Kinda looks like a frog. Okay, I guess we can keep that. It'll just be a silly suspenders. And you can see their thing kind of connects like this, like a weird wire. Okay, and then a strap. And then for the strap as well, you can do this thing, you know, the little triangle. So big. Don't be scared, don't be scared. Step by step. You can follow exactly what I'm drawing as well if you just don't really know where to start. But yeah, this is just how you can like upgrade your drawings to make it seem more legit, more interesting, more like detailed. Because to be fair, you can't just draw like this. You can just like just do like very simple. Because sometimes I do that too. I just do this. I'll be like, okay, I'm done. But yeah, if you want to add more like details and stuff, clothing folds and everything really help a lot. Here you can put this. You can put the two squiggly lines of, you know, that everyone uses. And considering this is kind of like a solid, it looks like a thick cotton, the shirt. So let's see, this is the bottom. Cover it up. Okay. Then you can kind of bring it out and then in because it gets tucked in. Boom. Because this is another point of tension. This is a tension point. So it just gets tucked in. So yeah, when you tuck in your clothes, it kinda causes this, right? So yeah, that's your tuck in. Tucked in. So this kinda tucks in a little bit. Your little button here. Same thing here. Won't bore you guys with all the details, but yes. And pay attention to the direction. But yeah, drawing with reference is very fun. Makes your art look like a bit more, you know, real, a bit more legit. And I usually like to do one of these as well, like this, boom, boom, triangle. Just spam triangle, guys. If you guys don't know what to do, just spam triangle. Like, look, even in the nice pictures, you can still see the stupid triangle. Okay, and since this is the in, kind of goes out. Since this waistband is tight, I like to do where like it comes out a bit. Out, in, out. This in, out. So yes, boom. Add a bunch of details, just like the reference. But yeah, here you go. Suspenders. Cute. Triangle hawk. It's a hack, it's a hack, not a hawk. Oh, okay, nice. That looks good. Yes, looks good. I like the way that you do your sleeves. Mate, you're going insane. Indeed you are. Yeah, I like this. I love these. And what you can do, you can actually just add another triangle here if you want. See, it kind of fits. Yeah. Another triangle because it looks a little bit empty. Sometimes if it looks empty, I just add a triangle. And what you can do for the pants is you can just like, wait, uh, I would say your, okay, according to proportions, your crotch should be here. Yeah, I think your crotch would be here. Because as you remember, your wrist, like this is your hand, your wrist is perpendicular to your crotch. This person's crotch is actually somewhere here. Yeah, this person's crotch is actually somewhere here, I would assume. So let's say this is the crotch. Oh, you're doing like loose pants. Okay, that would make a lot of sense actually. If it's loose pants, I kind of like to just let it be a bit more loose, then straight down. So yeah, looks good, looks good. This is a nice shape. Love that shape. You can even incorporate that shape like this. Boom. Ta-da. Yes. With practice, you'll see what looks good, what doesn't look good. So yeah, you can still add like a few more triangles wherever you feel like it's kind of empty. Yeah, and you can do this thing, this little shape. Yeah, oh yeah, you did it here already. Yeah, that looks good. So yeah, looks very nice, very nice. So yes, shapes like this. Done. Overalls. Sweater, overalls. Ah, okay, nice. Okay, okay, I can see you're using the what's it? Oof. Draw on paper today. Nice. It's good to draw on paper once in a while. Because my eyes hurt. Me every day. Oh, looks nice. Okay. So let's see. It's a bit hard to see because it's all kind of like that. But okay. Like this, I think this is good. This looks nice. For this is a bit too much, I think, because you are kind of doing a lot of this stuff. I don't think clothes really do that. I think you can stick to more triangle, this type of shape, or like a crescent moon shape. So here, instead of that, you can actually do like this. Okay, you can see this, where you want your sweater sleeve to start, would be, let's say here. This is your sleeve. So here's your sweater sleeve. Here you don't need too much stuff, but this is good. So you can kind of keep it like this. Or you can kind of do this, like this, and then this. It's kind of like a shape like this, teardrop shapes. So yeah, here you don't need too much stuff actually. You can leave this a bit empty. And then for this, I think it looks okay, but it's just kind of like was it a thing that is missing the thing here. So yeah. And sometimes it's a bit too much because you see like there's three lines. You can see that there's three lines all together. Kind of want to not have too much all together. Okay, maybe this one is a bit too much. This one also. So sometimes it's a bit too high. You can just bring it like this. And add like triangle here. Yeah. And then you can just add this here. Because sometimes if you bring it up like this, it's like, oh, it's like something is happening. Why is it going so high? So you can just add like this little thing here. This one is a bit lower tension. But yeah, looks good. And I like this. This looks good. Yeah, sometimes have some of it is a bit too much, so you can just give it some very light, very like not doesn't have to be like complete like this all the way, because sometimes it'll look a bit weird. So yeah, triangles, I say. Try to put some triangles or just some like lines. But yeah, nice try. Nice, good. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. Okay. Oh wow, very nice notes from Alexis. Very nice. Wow, you guys draw pretty fast. Yep. Ah, okay. Nice one, show. Okay, I think for your turtleneck, it might be a bit looser, so you can imagine it a bit more loose. Like the overalls. The overalls look loose and looks very, yeah, looks good. For turtleneck, it's like some parts are a bit tight, some parts are a bit loose, so you can let loose a bit. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm still slightly sick. But yep, that's all for tension points. Okay, let's try one more, like a hoodie, just a quick one. Just so, can, let's see, hoodie. Search up hoodie. Wow, these are so cute. No, this is too extra. Mm, the yeah, that's kind of better. But the sleeve is still a bit tight, I'd say. Okay, here, let me see if I can help you a little bit. Let's use blue. Here, I really like this part. Very nice, this whole part. Maybe just this sweater looks a bit off. But you need to remember that there's usually this stitch that we stitch our clothes with, like boom, neck, and then sleeves. There's these two, so you kind of want to determine where it is sometimes. So I would say this is kind of like here, here, and if it's big, you can kind of, bring it out, bring it out. Yeah, something like that. Since it looks kind of oversized, yeah, you can make it a bit puffier. Yeah, if it's loose, because you can see it's pretty loose. You can add this little bit of triangle. But yeah, looks good. This part looks really good. This is to apply like kind of what you had do this to here. So it's bigger and looser. Yep, no problem. Okay. Let's give this man some clothes, shall we? Hoodie. Okay. Let's do this one. Hoodie. Oh my gosh, how many layers am I on now? Okay, layer 33. Let me save real quick. My god, guys, that day I was like drawing such a nice I was painting a really nice art study of another artist's art, and I forgot. My friend showed me his CS:GO skin that had a Pokeball on it. I was like, wow, cool. Then I went to close the window, but somehow I closed the entire Photoshop window. And I was like, oh no, because it asked me like, do you want to are you sure you want to close without saving? I was like, oh no, no, let me go click no, because I was like, oh no, like this is a mistake, no, right? But you're supposed to click cancel instead of no, because no would be like, do you want to save? No, okay, bye. Oh yeah, it's CS2, yeah. So I clicked on no. So I lost the whole painting. And the painting was actually so good. I was like, oh my god, finally I feel like painting again. Yeah, that one is gone. That was gone forever. Yeah. Yeah, all because my friend was showing me his stupid CSGO CS2 skin. Ah, so dumb. I hope he never I hope he gets bad skins for his loot boxes. It's Counter Strike. It's a Counter Strike was an older game. They released the second one recently. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a very typical first-person shooter game, but people make a lot of money from the skins. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, there's not too much of a difference between CS1, CS:GO, and CS2. But okay, back to hoodie. Let's see. What I love about hoodies is that you can give it like big, huge, flumpy, chunky hoodies. This feels so cozy. Yeah, true. Yeah, I usually just call it CS. Okay, there's the hoodie, the hoodie string, whatever you call it. For this, I usually like to do this because it's like a kind of like a shoelace with the aglet. The aglet that we learned from that one Phineas and Ferb episode. But yeah, this here aglet. So as you can see, this kind of goes like this and this. So we can do this, and this goes into here. And here's so yeah, you can kind of draw anything if you have a reference. Basically, be anything you want as long as you can apply some of these like triangles, folds into it. It'll be fine. Here, since it's dark, give it a little bit of shadow. Kind of pretend that you know what's going on, but actually you don't. So let's say this one comes here, straight back in here. There's a lot of things you can do with your hoodie to make it look like a hoodie. Okay, and then the line, the seam, you can see the seam is here. So you can give him a really huge seam. There's this line actually. There's also this line that connects the front piece and the back piece. So I like to draw that as well. Okay, tension point stuck here. Here is not too much of a tension. I think, oh, there is tension point here. So I guess we can put this here. But it's not very like tight tension because this is quite a loose clothing. Oh, this person this hoodie is so oversized for this person. So look at this. So much frumpiness here. So yeah, I guess we can try to replicate that. A little bit of that. Super fun to draw. Uh, it's like it kind of goes big then in, right? So big then in. Big then in. So you can see that there's a lot of little triangles here. Triangles. Guys, triangles are so real. Triangles are the the, the answer to everything. And the triangles kind of give space to the bigger triangle. This, yeah, the bigger, less frequent triangles. But yep, okay, that works. Yeah, a lot of folds. Okay. Triangles are the answer to everything. Gambling. Why gambling? Don't gamble, guys. Gambling. Gambling is not the answer to everything. There's always a way out. Unless you are a gacha player, then unfortunately you're stuck forever. Okay. So here, for hoodies, you can even do this thing where the zipper goes in and then out, and then in, out. I kind of like doing that. Big chunky triangles. Okay, chunky, nice and chunky. And then this part as well. This is the little point of tension. Little tries. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's good enough. Let's go down a bit more. I reckon that's a pretty good, uh, pretty good hoodie. Just add some of these sometimes. Ta-da! Hoodie. Let me remove this. Yep. Hoodie. Okay. Hope you guys learned how to draw a hoodie. Okay, that's all for that. So there are also some other like instances of things you can do. We're gonna move on now. If you guys are not paying attention, we're moving on to pants. So here are some pants. So as you can see, the points of tension are here and here. So you can see everything is kind of moving towards to it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. 99% of gamblers stop right before they win big. No, I'm just kidding. Don't gamble. But okay, you can see that all of these lines are all kind of twisting, especially when you're twisting your clothes as well. It kind of twists. Like this one, this is not too much of a point, but you can see that it still kind of twists, twist, twist. And this one twists around here. Like you can look at your reference and you can kind of agak-agak where it goes. And for this, it's very simple. You can see that the whole, like all the lines are here. Like there's a line, there's a point of tension here, point of tension here. So it's just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. This is the point of tension because it's the crutch. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. See, so like for, let's say you want to draw a guy with pants like this. Okay? Okay, use this. Let's say you want to draw just a guy like this. Point of tension would be here, of course. This one barely any tension, so it's okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, nice. Very handsome. Oh, okay. The shirt's very baggy, so you can actually make it a bit more baggy if you want to push the bagginess. But yeah, sometimes you need to accept the fact that the shape of your body will be gone underneath the bagginess, so you need to embrace it. So let me see if I can really bagify this for you. So like, okay, is this your hands? These are your hands, your fingies. Let's see. This part, as always, this part is really nice. I'll see. But maybe it's like the little part with the hands. Okay, here. You can honestly just do this. Oh, you can honestly just do this, and it will look pretty good like this. See, now you're like, whoa, that is one baggy shirt. Because it's actually so baggy that it just covered everything up. So yeah, and then straight. So you can see like, wow, it's actually so baggy. This is like really pushing the bagginess. So the previous one is pretty good, but it's like this one makes it sells that it's like, whoa, really big and baggy. So yeah, ta-da. Boom. Oh my god, ant on my hand. Okay. Oh, okay, that's okay. If you have any thing you have to do, you can go first, and you can refer back to the recording if you need to. But we will have an assignment. Can you send a pic here? Oh, sure. So you can work on the assignment after, yeah, after this class and whatever, after you do what you need to do. So yeah. Bye, Nurul. See you next week. Okay, the rest of us continue. Bye bye. I mean, not to the rest of you guys, just Nurul. Okay, let's see. This one, back here again. This one is the point. The point will bring you like this. This is another smaller point. But most of what you're doing is like twisting, kind of twist. This is a point. Your crotch is always a point. It's always twisting, twisting. So because of that, this kind of goes down. Boom. So like you can see, it kind of is pretty simple to do this. You just kind of draw whoosh 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 from the points wherever there is whoosh whoosh whoosh. And keep in mind there's 3D-ness, but yeah, usually it just kind of explodes from that point. So yes. Okay, same with clothes. You can experiment with this on your own time sometimes. Like you can see these are the points. If your shoulder is up like this, your shoulder is up like this, that's the point. So it'll bring like the clothes down like that. So yeah, if you want, you can look at pictures of. Yeah, nice. See, now it looks very baggy, super baggy. Yeah, very cute. The outfit is very cute. It's giving K-pop. But yeah, you will learn eventually. Once you draw like enough times, enough practice, it will just come naturally to you. Love outfits like that. That's true. Same. They're very cute. But yeah, once you draw enough times, you will start to be like, oh, it's very easy. Starting to get very easy. But yeah, you just need to remember a theory of like, oh, here is the point. Boom, 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 boom. Everything explodes from there. And these are just like some very simple ways of drawing. I mean, it's not very simple, but it's like, yeah, this one includes rendering as well. But you can see that according to whatever reference you're looking at, you'll have like these weird triangles, weird U's, teardrop shapes, and half moons, and a triangle. A lot of these shapes that you can like look at in references. You can like sometimes I'll just do this. I'll just like trace this on a reference and I'll just kind of drag it over to my character and then like refine some more. Because like the shapes that are in the pictures are actually so good. So yeah, usually the best way to draw clothing folds is to like find a very accurate reference and then just kind of bring it over. That's what I like to do. Okay, this is the about the same theory. The point is here, so it goes here. Oh, nice. Inner demons. Yes, that's cool. If you want to, you can even refine it with a more clean sketch if you want. But yeah, this is nice. Yeah, if you want, you can, let's see. If you want, you can have like a, you notice how, see this one actually comes with like the strap here. You can actually separate it off into this for, more detail. Separate it off, add a little square here, stuff like that. Because now it looks a little simple, but if you add like these small little details, it will just make it look really cool. But yeah, this is good. The folds are nice. As you can see, he cuffed his jeans, right? So you can actually just add this, because these like won't just end like this, right? Because if not, if they ended like this, it would just go like this, not like this. So, oop, shit. Okay. So you can see that they cuff the jeans, and then it just kind of goes in. And this goes in like that. But yeah. Oh, this one looks a bit weird probably because okay. I would say that this is kind of in front, so I would prefer if it's like this triangle. This one, because this would be kind of going down. Like you see, this goes down. Okay, then this one makes sense. So I think putting this thing in this side might make a bit more sense because this might be a bit straight. We can do like this. But yeah. Oh, you can also make it a little bit baggy here to kind of sell the fact that this is poking out. So you can actually bring this out a little bit more. But yeah, this looks good. And then this one is nice. You can just add it, like add a little cuff. It's like some small details like this that really like make a lot of sense. But yeah, I like the sketching, like some of this tension point lines. They're really good. This one there's not too many tension points on these because it's a denim after all. So it's pretty good. Yep. And I like this as well. This is pretty nice. It's like a random like triangle to make things make like look like it makes a bit more sense. But yeah, this is how I would improve it just by a little bit with like some random details, like the cuffs on the jeans and everything to make it kind of look more convincing. But yeah, nice. Looks good. I like your OC. Very handsome. Very silly. Very, very silly. Oh yeah. Dresses are very difficult. Okay. So yeah, you guys wanna just kinda imagine it as an explosion of arrows from a point. Like you see these are just like bunch of arrows just going out. It's like this is really funny because this looks like an explosion from this person's crotch. But yes, the point is here and it's just like, imagine you're exploding from your crotch. Boom. Just a huge explosion. This looks really funny. Imagine you do not know the context of this. You're just like, you didn't know that you're learning clothing folds and you just see this picture and it's just like a bunch of arrows coming out from someone's, you know what. But yes, it's kind of how we do tension. But it's just funny because it's just like boom, 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 boom. But yes, that's how you want to do it. Okay. Do I have one for skirt? Let me try and find the Among Us sound. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys do an exercise as well. Okay, so this is the class exercise. Let me just put it here for y'all. Boop boop boop. Assignments. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here. Okay. For the yeah, for the next week and during this class, you should download this and then draw just any outfit you want on top of these two figures. They can be both male or female or whatever you want, as long as the left side has looser clothes or loose-ish clothes, and then the right side has tighter clothes. So like you can even like add details if you want like a face and everything. But yeah, for loose clothes, like let's say you want something like this, but if you want to like kind of cinch it in on this side and then like let it flow out and whatever, you can do that. You cry a lot. Actually, the tight clothes are a bit easier because you just have to do this and then it's just like done. But yeah, for the tight clothes, it doesn't have to all be tight. You can add like some ruffles. You can make it like a petticoat, like this. You can make it like a tuxedo, a vest, or whatever. The two lines of shame. Hey, there's no shame in drawing the two lines of shame. I still do that. I still do that even to this day. But yeah, you can have the two line of shame. It really depends on the way you draw your two lines of shame. Like boom boom, really kind of works. But yeah, you can do it like this. You can do it like whatever you want. You can do like even like a dress, a skirt. Yeah, you can do like a skirt or whatever with like ruffles and stuff like that. Honestly, anything goes. This is a bit of like a freedom for you, creative freedom. You can draw whatever outfit you want. They can even be almost naked, I guess, but you want to practice more outfits. So yeah, practice the clothings and everything. Not too naked, I guess. It could be like, I don't know, shirtless if you want, and a skirt. But yeah, you kind of want to, as long as there's something loose and there's something tight on the left and right, then it's fine. So yes, hope you guys enjoy doing this exercise. If you finish it before class finishes, you can put it in this place here in the submissions. But if not, you can just finish it up as your assignment at home, and then you can hand it up before next week. But yes, and oh, I also want to teach you guys how to draw ruffles, like a skirt and ruffles. Okay, here we go. Skirt, especially these like schoolgirl skirts, I really like to draw. But essentially, you can kind of see the shape. The shape is very. It's like a circle. It's like a circle with different circles. It's like a circle. Circle that goes like this. It's like a circle in an H shape. But yeah, let's say this is your basic shape, and then all of your points of tension are all around here. And it does look like she is kind of twisting, like the wind is kind of blowing towards here. So I'm not drawing exactly according to this, just gonna show you guys about how I kind of draw. So let's say you draw your waistband. The tension points are basically all here, just like dot, 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 dot. Whatever is like the seam that's holding the clothes together. So then you can just draw the lines, of it coming out, lines. Okay, you got your lines. And then the way I like to draw this is like this. This is important. I used to like not know how to draw, but it's kind of just zigzags. Like this can come out, zigzag, zigzags. There's a bunch of zigzags. Yep, and that's your hack. Your hack to draw skirts. Just a bunch of zigzags. So your zigzag kind of wants to look like this. Boom, boom. This is the shape. This shape you have to learn. This is the straight one. Yeah, the pleated shape. So here's the inside, and then you can connect it like this. So yeah, that's a hack. There's your method to just drawing skirt. I don't know, how many of you guys actually know about this thing, about this zigzag thing, before I teach you guys about it? Because, oh, you actually do. Okay, nice. Good to know you guys know about it. Mary, okay, nice. Yeah, this looks much nicer with like some little details and like some more of the little triangles. Looks good, looks good. Very nice. If you want, you can even, actually, I don't know if you do line art or not, but you can even try putting line art to it or coloring it if you want. Looks cute. It's really nice. Adorable. And, okay. Let's see. Shows, clothes. Okay. I like line art, but color, oh yeah, same. Okay, let's see. This one, as you can see here, her dress kind of goes down. So we can't really see the bottom like this. Can't really see the bottom like this. Because her dress kind of goes down anyway. The bottom that you see is kind of like this. Since it's transparent. Because, yeah, it's a cone. It's kind of like a cone downwards. So, with this whole thing going like this, let's say like this, downwards, and the rest is like in the backwards. So yeah, this one would be going kind of down. See, the thing is you did it like this. So it's just like, it doesn't really follow perspective. It's more like a cone. So yeah. And then your dress, you can follow it as a cone as well. So yeah, ta-da. Yeah, it's more of like a cone downwards because the perspective is like this. It's like this. It's like this. So yeah. Perspective. Very scary things. So here's the of zigzags that will help you in your life quite a lot. I learned this when I was very young and I just never forgot it because, yeah, surprisingly, even the professionals use the same way to draw skirts. But it's just like they kind of can change some of the things in it. But yes, skirt. This is all gone underneath. Boom. And you can remove that. And that's kind of your skirt. And then in between your skirt, you can even have like the triangles. I do that sometimes. Triangles. Ta-da. Also, your triangles are a lifesaver. Triangles are the answer to everything. And considering this is the pleated type of dress, like the zigzag, if it's ruffles, it's basically just like this. It'd be like this. Okay. Good thing I still have it. no problem. But yeah, you guys can start doing the class exercise if you want. I'm just going to show you guys how to draw like ruffles. So it's the same concept, just fluffier. I don't know if you guys know about this, but I think you probably do. Yeah, it's from these are in like the how to draw manga books and stuff like that. Be like just draw a funny little shape and then it's a ruffle. You can do this. Like when you're drawing like maid dress or whatever, you can use this. I mean, it's kind of ugly right now. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, look like this. Ruffles. Pleated skirts, ruffles. There's a bunch of different ways. So like a lot of people like to do the magical girl cosplay. That's a nice reference. Oh, it's all Madoka Magica. Oh, this looks very difficult to do actually. We can see that her dress was really huge. Right, no, this is Sakura Card Captor. What am I talking about? I'm crazy. Okay. Goes in. Comes back out. You can see that her things don't really make much sense. But you just draw just a bunch of ruffles. I think this is really difficult to draw. Let me just switch it up. Because these type of... Yep, okay. Let me look for this. Okay, let's just do Madoka. Oh, that's Technoblade. That's so cute. Oh, yeah, this is so cute. That's it's the right that's the right usage of ruffles, yeah, I'd say. Salute. Salute to Techno. Sensei, do you draw? Yeah, yeah, that was Rambo, yeah. It was from my MCYT era. I mean, yeah, the feelings were from my MCYT era. Then I just decided to draw him that day for some reason. No worries, Sensei, I was there as well. When it's basically the sketch that I put into the art sharing that day. The sketch of the silly little guy with a crown and horns. Yeah, that was Ranboo. It was an era, yes. I was obsessed with uh Minecraft. But yeah, I used to do a lot of fan art for the Dream SMP. If you guys know what that is. But yeah. 7, you go on DeviantArt to look at dinosaur Pokemon. DeviantArt is quite nice, honestly. Pogdop, yeah, that was crazy. That was quite a while ago. Oh. There's a lot of weird stuff on DeviantArt now, I think. But I used to have a DeviantArt long time ago. I straight away returned to FNAF, lol. That's nice. FNAF is pretty cute, pretty cool, spooky. But yep, you can see that cute. They are kind of cute though, especially the more cartoony versions of them. They'd be pretty cute. Um, yeah, Foxy. Foxy's pretty cute. But yeah, boom, Ruffles. Oh, now we're all talking about FNAF. Cute looks inside Homicide. Ooh. Yeah, okay, the fandom is a bit. I think quite a lot of them are kind of young as well. The more recent ones. So it's like a bit more, crazy. FNAF 1 release. Oh, same. I mean, not same, but we all knew about FNAF when it first released. The set of bite of 87. Yeah, they do be pretty freaky. Well, good to know there are still people into FNAF and stuff like that. Because I was scared. I was scared that like a lot of them would have like I don't know gone to the dark side and gone like skibidi toilet or something. That's the dark. That's the real dark side. Yeah, like all the kids are talking about that stuff. That's so crazy. FNAF or Pokemon? Pokemon is great, honestly. Oh my god, show is starting. She's starting to say all the brain rot words. Remember when FNAF 1 came out? Yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. It's just crazy. It's so crazy the words that they use. Like if I walked into like a form 2 form 1 class, I'll be like, "Whoa. What happened? What happened to I don't know. What happened to everybody?" No, not in my school. Oh, okay. Okay. What happened here? I'm scared. Yep, you and me both. But yep, keep just there's not much else to do honestly aside from doing the class assignment, class exercise. My school very boring. Oh, it's okay. It has space for oh nice, 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 very nice cross hatching as well. Very cool, very cool. I don't want to rant about for that. Yeah, I remember being uh being a little kid and just watching Markiplier play it. I was like, whoa, that's so crazy. What is the Mimic? Is it some crazy like lore stuff that I never followed up with? Kind of stopped after Sister Location, I think. New lore book stuff. Ah, okay. I never actually read any of the books. Ah, Security Breach. Have I seen Security Breach? I don't think so. I think the most I've seen is just Sister Location. And afterwards, I was just like, okay, I'm done. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Uh, this looks great. I think the thing is, oh my gosh. Let's see. The cross hatching is really good for this. Like I really like the way that you shaded the whole thing. It's very nice. So I like that. This looks good. I like this. This shape is good. I think maybe the problem is this is a bit too big, like here, because there's no tension point really here. Because the tension points are kind of here and here. So if you want to do a triangle, it's best you do it more like this, kind of like this. Because this triangle kind of looks out of place. It comes like this line comes out of nowhere. So if you want, you can just do something like this. There's no need to put too much folds on like the upper chest area. But if you want to, this is a good way to do it. This one is nice because you had see that it's kind of tight. And like this looks good. I like this. This shape is really nice. This is nice too. This is a bit out of place because it's like there's no tension here. So I would maybe say like this. This would make sense. This because it's coming from here a bit. It continues down here. This is nice. Okay, looks good as well. Tension point. This is like a tight shirt, right? And this is oh okay, nice. This is good too. So yeah, this is a tight shirt, so it looks cool like this. I think this is a bit too much. This one's a bit too much. But aside from that, the sleeves are very good. So yeah, nice work. Very nice. Enough. Dang. Okay. A lot of interesting fandom discussion here. I mean, you guys can always talk about random stuff, honestly. I don't mind if things go a bit off topic, but just not too much when we are having a demo. But when we are like chilling like this, it's cool to just like make a conversation. Oh wow, Alexis is really quick at drawing. I feel like you finished this in like less than 10 minutes. Very nice. Okay. Loose clothing. Ah, very nice, very nice. It's giving a bit of the. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, nice. I really like the way that you puff this up. Boom. Looks cute. Pop Team Epic. That old that's it, the anime that was adapted from the Koma 4 Koma manga. Indeed. This looks awesome. I think this is a bit more like stylistic, this whole thing. Looks really cool. Personally, I would probably do it more like a little bit more detailed. But yeah, I think overall it's still really good. Very nice. Yep, as a sketch, this is really good. But if you like go forward to like let's say line art and stuff, that's where things might start to get a bit complicated. But yeah, really nice. This reminds me of like a samurai skirt, pleated skirt. But yeah, it's kind of like just a rough sketch now. If you do want to like detail it, you can always like add like the ruffles and stuff. And then you connect it up. So here would be how you connect stuff up like this. So I would say maybe you can try drawing like ruffles. Try drawing like with a bit more detail. You can even add like some details to your character. I think here, little Luffy, uh, let's say collar would be cute, really cute. But yeah, I'd say try adding like some more details. Because as a rough sketch, your sketches are already really nice. I'd say, yeah, some details would be fun. Nice and fun. Okay, this. Okay, looks good. You have your tension points. So it looks very legit. So it's a bit vague back here, but it's fine. Yep. Yeah, it's still also quite a rough sketch. So I wouldn't really know what it would look like at a later stage. But I would probably add a bit more like detail. And since these look like flare pans, I would put a bit more like tension there, and then it can flare out. And the flare looks good. This little triangles look pretty good. Yeah, nice. A little bit of that. To add too much, just like a couple of triangles is enough to indicate. Yeah, looks good. Nice. Still rough sketches, but yeah. If you add more detail, then it'll be cool. I could a bit more. Let's see. Yep. Niji and not really. I know a lot of I know one of my friends was obsessed with Niji. Oops. Um, it's a VTuber group, right? If I remember correctly, Niji Sanji. Yeah. Yep. I had a friend who really liked it, but I don't know too much about them. I wonder if the fandom is big or not. Mm, yeah, I heard they were pretty big. I don't follow too many VTubers. I think the only VTuber I actually do follow is like Iron Mouse. That's it. Mouse, not the, is it the mouse from Niji Sanji? Because I don't think I know any. But the only VTuber I do watch is Iron Mouse. Yeah, she's from VShojo. Hmm. Oh, really? I don't watch too many. I just know about Shoto and Mouse, and that's about it. Okay. Mm, I've heard about Mista, yeah. But yeah, essentially the demo for this week is over. Any questions about drawing clothes, whatever clothes you want, it's you guys can feel free to ask me any questions, Q&A or whatever, until we hit our time. But yeah, that's about it. Cute. Oh, it's Filza and Tech though. That's so cute. It's adorable. Yeah, good old days. But yeah, any questions about clothes? I miss them. Phil is still alive and kicking. Phil's still chilling. Technoblade never dies. Yeah. But yep, that's our demo for the day. Our class for the week. Don't forget about your assignment. Phil says doing, oh, he's not that old. But yep, those of y'all who have not finished your assignment, please submit it before next week's class, if you can. If you can't, if you don't have the time to finish the assignment, it's fine as well. But obviously, I prefer if you guys actually do it so I can critique y'all. But yes, thanks for coming to class, guys. If you guys have any questions, any any clothings you guys want me to draw or teach y'all, yeah, feel free to ask. But yeah, have a nice day. It's night, so have a nice night. Have a nice day tomorrow. Yeah. School. School. All the kids got school. Good luck at school tomorrow. Oh. I hope tomorrow don't give too much stress. Ah, nice. That's a really nice loose clothing. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'll critique this by next week. So yeah, bye guys. Fight back. Yeah, screw the bullies. Don't listen to them, honestly. Okay, bye, bye guys. Good luck tomorrow at school. See y'all next week. Bye bye. Adios. Buenas noches. Good night. Thank you. Bye. You too.